Hey guys, Ben here. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are live with the DCTV show, episode 139. Today we're going to be talking about the latest Superman set photos. We've got a new look at Guy Gardner, who is a Green Lantern, played by Nathan Fillion himself. Also, we got a new look at Hawkgirl on the set, so that's exciting. So we're going to break down those first looks. And also, we've got to talk about the new Batman series that was supposed to come out, but was just cancelled by Max. So we got some topics. It's not going to be a super long live stream, probably about half an hour long rather than an hour, because it's probably just going to be me today. Declan had to drop out because he was working late. And I have invited Andy, but I think he may be asleep or maybe working right now. So yeah, it's just me. It's just me for now, but I want you guys to interact because, you know, when it's just me, I need you guys to be active in the chat. And so welcome to everyone that is here. So Sharon, welcome. I see you, Sharon Gardner. Gardner, lol. Yeah, you got the same surname. Michael Wilson's here. Nathan is here, as well as some of you other people that are watching. So yeah, welcome to the stream. If you want to support the channel, please be sure to send in super chats. Super chats are important because they do help run the channel. It's, you know, just part of the how YouTube works. And yeah, so if you can support, please be sure to send in super chats. And, you know, by sending in the super chat, you can send in a specific topic or a question that you want answered by me. And I'll, you know, pop it up on the screen. I have the ability to do it like this. Hi, Terry. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, I will be sure to pop it up and I'll answer it in full depth. But yeah, we've got some topics to go through, and I'm sure you guys are excited to talk about this. And yeah, let me know how are you doing in the chat. Sharon, I'm doing good, thanks. It's a tough day. I don't know if you guys live in Europe or not, but it was the Euros today, and I support Germany as well as England because I'm part German, part English, and Germany went out, so sad times. But yeah, it was is like an eventful day, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm doing good, and hopefully you guys are. We didn't get like too much Superman news recently. Oh, you're in England, Sharon? Well, you'll be supporting England tomorrow. Me too. So yeah, looking forward to that game. Michael's doing well. That's good. But yeah, I don't know where I was getting at, but let's go ahead and get into our first main topic. Okay, so our first main topic is all to do with Superman. Now, Superman is obviously the new film that's coming out. We'll talk about the Batman show that was cancelled just after. So stick around for that, guys. But yeah, we're going to talk about Superman first because we got more set photos. And the set photos are a new look at Guy Gardner. Now, I can't really show you the photos on the screen, but I'm going to pull up a photo of Guy Gardner alongside Nathan Fillion, and I will tell you what he exactly looks like. So, yeah, okay. I'm going to pull this up on the stream. Yeah, stream just started, Man on the Moon. Great to have you here. We've got lots to talk about, talking about Superman, talking about Guy Gardner specifically. Now, as I said, I can't bring up the specific image of Guy Gardner because it is heavily copyrighted and it will get me into big trouble, even on a live stream. I hope the stream is still going on. It's just like kind of glitched me out for a minute. Let me bring it back up. It's just me right now, so it's just me and you guys. So it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream, maybe half an hour. Okay, it's really glitching out. It's not liking that I'm sharing the screen for some reason. It's weird. It's like fully like freaking out, like glitching. Let's see if this works. No, okay. Apparently screen sharing is not working today, guys, so I won't be able to bring it up. But you guys know what Nathan Fillion looks like. He is normally got brown hair, kind of normal haircut, but Guy Gardner in the comics is the ginger hair or the red-haired Green Lantern, and he normally has a bowl cut. It's pretty obvious who he is. If you've ever read Green Lantern, any series, or you've watched anything to do with Green Lantern, you know what Guy Gardner looks like. His look is iconic, and they've actually gone for that look, and I like it. But it's weird because Nathan Fillion just doesn't normally look like that. So seeing him like that is odd because he's got like a bowl cut and he's got red hair, and also the suit. The suit is not the final suit. I'm nearly 100% certain of that. And you know why I'm certain of that? It's because it's kind of all white in the middle, which is not a normal Green Lantern suit. Yeah, on the side of him, he has the Green Lantern logo, but that's not his final suit. Like, it basically had another logo, and the reason it's all white is because it's a similar suit to the Hawkgirl suit. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But yeah, the Guy Gardner suit it has this logo on it, and I believe it's a Maxwell Lord logo. You guys know Maxwell Lord. Obviously, we saw him on Supergirl. We saw him also on Superman Lois, but he turned out to Tauro. That was different. So with that, it seems like it's a superhero team that Guy Gardner is on, and that superhero team is something to do with Maxwell Lord because his Lord Tech logo is on the costume. Now, you guys can type in at the same time on a different tab or, on your phone, what Guy Gardner looks like in the Superman film because it is online. But as I said, it's just really tricky for me to bring up any photos from paparazzi. But yeah, so what do you guys make of it? Let me know in the chat. Nathan says, I wonder out of all the Green Lanterns why they went with Guy Gardner. I'm not sure specifically why they went with Guy Gardner, but I guess maybe he suits this better. I don't know. Like, he is down to earth, but he's cocky, and I think Nathan Fillion can play that. I think Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart are too important to introduce in this film because they are going to be the main stars of Lanterns, and I don't think having a cameo before is going to be that important to that. Like, they're going to start that series and establish them quickly. So I think having like the third most famous Green Lantern, who I would argue is probably Guy Gardner, I would argue having him makes more sense because he's less of an important character. He's not going to define Lanterns. That's going to be those two. That's going to be obviously Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. So yeah, I guess that's the reason why it could be Guy Gardner. But yeah, a Man on the Moon says, do you like the actor? Of course. I love Nathan Fillion. I think he's a very good actor. I've watched all of Castle. Castle is a great show which Nathan leads, and that's definitely why I'm a fan of him. I've seen him on other shows, other films before. He was briefly in the Suicide Squad. He played TDK, one of the earlier on, like the opening scene, some of those different villains, and he was killed. He was killed super early on. He's been in every single James Gunn film, and that's because he is really good friends with James Gunn, and James tends to bring back a lot of the same actors. So that's what's going on and why he was cast specifically. And yeah, Man on the Moon says, it looks terrible. I don't like the suit or the actor. Yeah, it's a bit shoddy. It's like very prototype. So, hey Cal, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, as I said, it's not a great suit. Like, it's very much a prototype suit, and I'm fine with it being a prototype as long as we get to see his real suit in the film. Like, I hope later on we will see what he's actually going to be wearing as a Green Lantern, because I think I think it's important that we get a good suit despite him potentially being earlier on in his Green Lantern career. I think it's very important that we kind of like what he represents. And, with the DCU's Flash, like DCEU, sorry, I was never a fan of the suit. And I think that does taint it in your mind if you don't like the look of a character. So I think they got to go comic accurate at one point. They've got to get the Green Lantern suit out properly. And despite Nathan being a really good actor, yeah, he's been in the Rookie show as well, Michael. That's true. I think this is just like early days. We're going to get more of him and more in probably Lanterns. He will probably appear. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. But yeah, I don't dig the whole suit being super white at the front and then being kind of like a darker color and everything. It just, yeah, it doesn't really suit it very much. And so yeah, I'm not a big fan. Let's move on to talk about Hawkgirl. So actually, before we do that, hey Mike, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. And also, Cal sends in the first super chat of the live stream. Thank you very much, Cal. I really appreciate the support. He sends in a 99-cent super chat. And if you have any questions, Cal, please be sure to put it in the chat and I'll be sure to answer it. But yeah, shout out to Cal for always supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Man on the Moon says, could I be your co-host for today? Well, it's up to you, but we don't have too much more to go through. As I said, this is a short live stream, so probably going to end the stream in about 20 minutes because we're going to keep it short, concise, get to the point. So if you want to hop on, for sure, drop me a message on Instagram or Twitter. You can hop on for a minute for sure, and we'll chat about, the last couple of topics. I'm just putting up my Twitter and stuff, and Instagram. So just give me a message and I'll send you a link and you can join towards the end. But as I said, not going to be very long. But leave a like on the live stream as you guys are here. And if you want to support the channel, please be sure to send in super chats. It really means a lot to me. So shout out to Cal for being the first one to send in any super chats. But yeah, let's move on to talk about Hawkgirl. So as I said, can't do screen sharing right now, which is annoying. But nevertheless, we need to talk about her because she's got a very similar suit to Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner. Now, the suit is all white on the front and it does not look great. It does look very prototype, as I said, with Guy Gardner. So again, it's not comic accurate. It doesn't have the same color scheme. It's not the yellow and green that we know of Hawkgirl in the comics. And so I think you got to introduce that at some point soon. And I have faith that they will do it and they will make a really nice suit for these guys. But it always looks weird when you see BTS and it's just the photos of them in the costumes. And it just doesn't look very nice because you're not seeing it with like the proper camera lens and everything. Like it's just someone taking a photo from a while away. So yeah, not a fan of it. But Nathan says, maybe Maxwell has created a Suicide Squad type team. It could be formed of, it could be a form of mind control since Hawkgirl is wearing an unusual suit, which I'm sure they wouldn't wear themselves. Yeah, I guess there's always the chance, but I'm not sure if it's mind control specifically, but I definitely believe Maxwell Lord has got a team going on, and this team is going to be formed of them plus maybe a couple of other people. I don't know if Mr. Terrific is involved in it or not. We'll have to wait and see about that. Did you send me a message on Twitter? Send me a message and I'll send you the link. Yeah, send me a message and I'll send you a link. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. Welcome, Darren. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here. We're just chatting about Superman, chatting about the set photos, and talking about how we're not a big fan of the Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl suit. I actually did a video on that yesterday. I'm sure you guys have already checked that out, but if you haven't, go watch it after this live stream because we talked about that. And there was also a rumor that Supergirl would be filming soon because we know she's going to appear in the film. And apparently she is around Cleveland or wherever they're filming next. So that is very exciting. But yeah, I agree with you, Terry. Mr. Terrific's costume does look great. I'm actually a big fan of it. I think it looks definitely very good side by side with Superman. So I was very excited when I first saw it. So yeah, big fan of that. Nathan says, makes sense they have bad suits. I mean, it's a Superman film. makes sense. His film would have the better suit part from Mr. Terrific. His suit is so accurate. Yeah, so I agree with you. Like his suit is it looks the part. It just goes well with Superman's suit. And yeah, I guess, they got to put all the budget or most of the budget into the Superman suit because that's got to look good. And I do want to chat a little bit about the fact that his suit is battle worn in the recent photos. You guys can go check this out on like Twitter and stuff. As I said, can't show them on screen, but with Superman's suit now more battered and everything, like it's got scorch marks all across it, it's got dirt on it. So yeah, it looks like it's actually like he's been in action, because the previous look that we got, it was definitely like more vibrant, and it was more it looked like it was a new suit basically. So yeah. Yeah, that's good to hear, Cal. Me too. I really liked his suit. Very, very happy with what it looks like. Okay. You saw the picture of Superman and all the kids. Yeah, they were filming a scene there. I think that's just kind of like a wholesome moment. And it seems Superman will be working with this new team under Lord Tech with Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl. But you can presume they will branch off at some point, maybe towards the end of the film, because normally Maxwell Lord is not a good guy, so you would presume that they would distance themselves. Yeah, okay, so let's move on to our next topic. Can't find a good pic of Hawkgirl online, so go to Twitter, type in Hawkgirl, you'll see some decent pics of her online. And yeah, you'll find it. Sorry, just got distracted there. Let's talk about something else. Let's not talk about Superman. Although, if you guys want to keep talking about Superman, send in any super chats, and we'll go back to it and we'll answer them. And obviously, you'll be supporting the channel, so greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys want to become a member, we should be restarting the member streams. Been very busy recently, but we definitely got to restart doing some more member streams. So yeah, if you become a member, you can do so by clicking the join button. You'll be supporting the channel. You can support as big or small as you want, and I'll be sure, obviously, to repay it to you guys by including you on members live streams and stuff as we get back to them. I haven't seen your message. I can't find it anywhere. So, oh, there you go. Okay, I can send it to you. All right, so Alwatch, aka Man on the Moon, is going to be joining us for the last 10 minutes of the stream. But yeah, let's chat a little bit about the Arkham series, because it was just announced that Max will not be going forward with the Arkham show. Now, the Arkham show is set in the Batman universe, so it's in Matt Reeves' universe. It's in the same universe that the Penguin will be in, and that doesn't come as a big shock to me, because I don't think there was much interest in it. Like, we're going to see Arkham in Joker. I know it's not the same universe, but yeah, I think, I don't know. Are you guys surprised? Like, I'm not very surprised, because I don't think there was that much interest in it. So let's read through the article. So it says Arkham Asylum TV series not moving forward at Max. So this is an exclusive from Variety, and Variety say the planned Arkham TV series is no longer moving forward at Max, Variety has learned. So they had a showrunner and a writer come on board. His name was Antonio Campos. Hey from the south of England. Hey from Brighton. That's where I am. Nice to have you here, Jojo. So basically, he was on board as a showrunner and as a writer, and it's set in the same universe as Matt Reeves' Batman. But according to the information that they got, the scoop, it's not moving forward anymore because Max has passed on it. But it is still possible, though, that a new project set within the infamous Gotham Asylum could be developed in the future, their source noted. So that's an interesting bit of information because, yeah, I don't know. Like, could happen, but is there that much interest? I really don't know. Okay, bringing in our watcher.
Hi, Ben. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but my whole StreamYard just glitched, so I can't see. Like, my screen's just gone black. This is great. Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, I can't see you. I can't see me either. One sec. How are you doing? Whilst
I'm
I fix
good.
the technical.
I've got thoughts.
You got thoughts. That's good. Okay, like I'm double here. Okay. Yeah, you tell me. Tell me what's your thoughts.
I think. Oh man, but you just said you liked him. Nathan Fillion is a bad cast for Green Lantern.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like he would have been a way better Maxwell Lord. I could
Actually,
see him
yeah,
in a
he would
suit.
be good Maxwell Lord.
Like if he wanted to cast his friends James Gunn, he should have put him as Maxwell Lord. Just
Hmm.
because he looks just as good as like Pedro Pascal did in a suit.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I I just feel like you know.
I see it now that you're saying it. I just didn't think of it before. But you're
Yeah.
right. Like, does he really look like Guy Gardner? Are they kind of forcing it with the bowl cut and everything and the dyed
Yes.
hair and yeah, it could be potentially forced. And yeah, maybe he would play a better Maxwell Lord. He's a good actor. He can really get into that kind of evil side. Like we've seen bits of it before, and yeah, I like
For
that. I
sure.
like that. That's good.
I think I've only seen clips of him like on YouTube Shorts where he's like playing a cop or something like that. He looks fine. I haven't really seen any like serious things that he's done,
Mhm.
but like I'm sure like I don't know. I have to see him as Green Lantern, but I was also going to bring up something about the
Mhm.
suits. I've been well, like I this was from a long time ago, but like
Yeah,
those suits in the back, you know how like they're all like white and black?
yeah.
Maybe this could have been
The
like, you
terrific.
know how like Hawkgirl and what's his name, Mr. Terrific,
Mm.
they're all like sort of like color, like uh, what's the word? They're all like matching, wearing
Yeah,
suits.
yeah, yeah,
I thought maybe they could have been like the Terrifics under, uh, under Maxwell Lord.
yeah. No,
But
it's very possible though.
I feel like, well, because like in the comic book, in this one, they're under Stag Industries, like that, like
So they maybe just made a twist on it, you know?
yeah, but for him to take liberties on that and just change it, I feel like I don't know. Then
Mm,
again, the Terrifics doesn't have like a huge fan base the way the Fantastic Four do.
yeah.
So maybe.
I think you're right. I think this is probably like at least a prototype of the Terrifics. It's a superhero
Yeah,
team. Maybe they don't call themselves the Terrifics,
yeah.
but could eventually spin off in the future away from Maxwell Lord as the Terrifics, because we know Metamorpho will be in the film. We know that.
Two key
That's for
members
sure.
of the group. Yeah,
Yeah. So and then you've got the Terrifics and sorry, Mr. Terrific, and then also Hawkgirl very well could join it. I know she's normally a Justice League member,
yeah,
but yeah. So I think you pretty much could be right there. And it's
yeah,
good that you bring up the actual cover because they all kind of have like a similar color scheme.
yeah. Black and white. And
Black and
yeah,
white.
they could have like just like replaced Phantom Girl with Hawk Girl because Phantom
Yeah.
Girl is from the future. The Legionnaires. It just
Hmm.
you know.
Maybe it's
So
too much right now to
yeah,
introduce,
yeah.
person from the
Maybe
future.
yeah, and of course, and they can always have that like Guardians of the Galaxy twist where they have like an exchange like a changing roster because the first one had its core and then the second one
True.
Yondu and Nebula were in it.
Hmm.
So like maybe that could be the beginning of the Terrifics. Then like later down
I
they
think I
could
think
like
he's definitely setting up something like at some point we'll either get a Terrifics TV show or a film. if it's loved enough. Like that's the big question. You know, with this,
If the
with all these
reception is good enough.
characters, surely he's just like testing the waters just to see if there's interest.
Yeah.
You know, he might be like, oh, Guy Gardner, Nathan Fillion wasn't a hit. Let's not include him in Lanterns. Or if he is a hit, he's in Lanterns, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or like Hawkgirl, if she's loved, when they eventually do a Justice League film, she could be in the Justice League. So,
Which Hawkgirl is your favorite? Like the outer space one or the resurrected one? Like which one would you rather go
just
with?
the normal outer space from Thanagar, you know, the one
I would
I'm
too.
more used to. I'm going to be honest, I haven't read too many comics with her, but I'm more
Yeah.
used to the one from like the animated series, like Justice League, the animated series and stuff. So that's the one I like, you know, just the normal one, kind of that we saw on Legends of Tomorrow as well. Obviously, it wasn't the best, but
Yeah.
that was down to the story more than anything, I think.
I,
What
I,
about
I
you?
agree with you.
Yeah, you agree?
Well, have you been watching My Adventures with Superman?
I haven't caught up. I'm sorry,
Oh
but
no,
you can chat about it.
you don't have Max over there. That's why you haven't caught up
Yeah,
to it, right? Okay.
it's
Well,
hard. I'm not sure where it's available here, but I'll figure out.
they have mentioned that planet, Tanagar or something like that. So
Yeah,
like, I do like that like they would go with like several other like. She is an alien at the end of the day, and I like that.
yes,
Having like
yeah,
three aliens, like Superman, Martian
Superman.
Manhunter, and then Hawkgirl would be.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
also like because in Legends of Tomorrow they really went into the resurrection part of it,
hmm
which was okay, but I feel like it would fit way better with her being an alien, and
yeah,
also like Jon Stewart being introduced and them having like a cosmic love story type of thing.
yeah. You
I,
know, you gotta have a cosmic love story every once in a
yeah,
while. You know,
yeah.
it's DC, it's comic books, it's yeah. No,
And since we're talking about cosmic love stories, I really want Supergirl to maybe go into the future and meet Brainiac 5.
oh, that would be cool. Well, they did that in the recent animated film, Supergirl,
Yeah,
Legion
did
of
they?
Superheroes. So could happen. Yeah, but I think for now, obviously, with Superman, we'll get introduced to these new characters like Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, and then with Supergirl, she's presumably debuting in this film as well. Just haven't seen her yet, and she's gonna spin off into her own Supergirl film with Supergirl Woman Tomorrow. That I've read that comic. It's very good, but it's very contained. There's not going to be much opportunity for crossovers there. But then, yeah, you could eventually lead on to a Supergirl Legion of Superheroes film at some point, which I would
Yeah.
be down for because I'm a big Legion fan. So yeah, that pretty much does it. Do you have any other thoughts on the DCU as a whole or anything?
Um,
Like, what are you looking forward to?
what am I looking forward to? I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to the animated Creature Commanders because that's the
Mhm.
first step into like whatever James Gunn is like making,
Yeah,
which
it's
is gonna
like the
come out
very
like
beginning.
this by the end of the year, I believe. Something
It's
like
coming
that.
out December, I believe, this year.
Yeah.
So pretty soon, guys. Pretty soon. It's interesting that he made that the first DCU project because it really seems like Superman would be the perfect one. But I'm
Yeah.
wondering if he did this to not put the pressure on Superman as much, even though there is pressure. If they start the DCU before, kind of like a soft launch, then it's already got
Mm,
some core fans like fully involved before Superman comes out, right? If they,
yeah.
you know, introduce Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr., who's appearing in Superman and different characters like that, and introducing DCU concepts and kind of giving us a good idea of what they're resetting, what they're taking over from the DCU, stuff like that. So that's my theory. I think he's going with a soft launch with Creature Commandos.
I'm kind of worried though, because like it seemed because like if this is true about him like sort of like taking a twist on the Terrifics,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what else he's taking liberties on because like it would seem that like Creature Commandos is like an offshoot or like would be the beginning of what would become the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how it was in the comic books,
Well, it's
But
basically they were formed because Amanda couldn't use humans anymore. So
yeah,
that's why they have the creatures.
I
So
don't know. I hope he stays true,
mhm,
but like I don't know. Kevin Feige also like took some things and twisted them. Some things worked, some things didn't. Main one I can think of is
mhm,
Taskmaster, you know?
mhm.
But, like, you know, of course you need something new, so I hope he, like if he's gonna change it, I hope he does, like, something, like, really good that's
Yeah.
never been done that works, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I have faith in him. He reads comics. He kind of knows. I think he has a good sense of what's good, what's bad, what he shouldn't do, what is okay to slightly change. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna make like wholesale changes. He's not gonna completely change DC. But I'm looking forward to seeing his interpretation.
What director would you like to see come into this, like into his, like, cinematic
Um,
universe?
what director? I don't know. Well, obviously we've got Matt Reeves with Batman, Todd Phillips with Joker.
I
You like
want Westball.
Westball? You like him? Didn't he
I
do the Maze
love
Runner films?
Yes, he did. But okay, the Maze Runner films are well
Mm,
shot. The story, even the books when I was reading them in high school, I was all like, damn, James Dashner really, really wrote himself into a corner. Because those books, when I was younger, I was eating them up. Now looking back, I was like, they're not that good.
mhm.
But like the movies, they're so good. And Westball, I don't know if you've seen Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Like, he's not that bad of a director, you know?
No, that's cool. I would like to see it. Not like
And
a
also
huge fan, I guess, but
and also the guys who did Talk to Me. I don't know if you've seen that.
yeah, that's the horror film with the Raka,
The
the YouTubers, right?
Yeah, yes, yes. They like with the hand and all that.
Yeah, I know. It's a good horror film. For me, maybe, well, it's a bit more out there. They're big names, but like someone like Spielberg has been involved with DC before. That would be insane if he did one, but I don't think he will. Um, Someone like Denis Villeneuve would be insane to do like a big expansive Dune style DC film. Imagine you one day got to Christ on Infinite Earths and you got Denis Villeneuve to do it. Like that would be
All right?
insane. That
I could
would
see
be
that.
like
I could see that.
that would be a dream. But yeah.
What about Patty Jenkins?
Yeah, for sure. I'd take her back. She's a good director. Not sure what projects. Maybe I would have gone Supergirl, but they went with the director of Cruella.
Yeah. I do feel like she
Maybe
could do it again. Like, I don't know. She's failed once, so surely she could like look at that and be all like correct it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she did a great job with the first film. Then the sequels were just like, yeah, I think she could learn a lot. So,
Yeah. That's all.
yeah. So that pretty much does it, guys. I think that's it. Shorter live stream today, but we'll be back next week. Shout out to our watch for joining me. It was good to have a little chat towards the end. But yeah, thank you to everyone that's been watching throughout the stream. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like. It will be up on the channel afterwards. And also, we did release a video yesterday to do with Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner. It's in more detail, so go check out that video if you haven't watched it. But yeah, for now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.